Coming up, American History Revisited. We are looking at the historic Apollo 13 launch. My next guest's new efforts for a memorial to America's heroes. You're watching Mornings with Maria, live on Fox Business. Stay with us.
My parents lived the American dream and taught me what it means to be invested.
I saw the power of business and the importance of making your money work for you.
It's all about investing in your future, your American dream.
Fox Business, invested in you.
Welcome back. Honoring our out-of-this-world heroes, one of the most important moments in American space history was the Apollo 13 mission. What was meant to be the third lunar landing became a heroic scramble to save the three astronauts after a rupture of a service module oxygen tank. The world watched as the crew defied the odds and returned safely to Earth. Now, nearly half a century later, our next guest has spearheaded a monument to the heroes of this mission. Joining me right now is project leader crew of Apollo 13 Monument and Vanilla Fire Production CEO Stephen Barber. Stephen, it's great to see you. Those monuments look incredible. Can you tell us more about the monument?
Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Maria. Nice to see you again. You know, we met a couple of years ago. We were able to put together the funding to build Apollo 11 down at the Kennedy Space Center, and the success with that, working with the Lundin sculptors out of Colorado. And these are the greatest sculptors in America. Joey Boehner, master sculptor, Mark Lundin, and along with his brother, George Lundin. And with the success of that, I wanted to continue the legacy of Apollo. Somehow we've become the keepers of Apollo. So I reached out to Captain Lovell because I saw the 50th anniversary was coming upon us. And I went out and I interviewed him. He's the most affable, lovely guy, incredibly lucid, unbelievable resume. I mean, Gemini 7, Gemini 12, Apollo 8, first men to the moon, and of course, Apollo 13, the greatest successful failure in the history of the space program. And he became my cheerleader. I went out and found the funding. We've got the Granger Corporation on for Apollo 13. Of course, the great Quicken Loans with Dan Gilbert and Jay Farner funded Apollo 11. And I couldn't be prouder. And I literally was doing this during the pandemic, living the mantra that failure was simply not an option, that we had to build this.
Amazing. How long did it take to build the monument? Where do you want to see this monument? Where is it going?
Okay, well, it took about 7.5 to 8 months. The Lundins moved really, really quick. These guys, like I said, they're the best in the world. I'm talking Michelangelo here. These guys studied in Florence. They have a background that's mind-boggling. And we're going to unveil it at the Houston Space Flight Center. We were going to do it this month. Obviously, you know, Captain Lovell's almost 93 years old. We want to keep him as safe as possible. And so we're going to wait a couple months. We're looking at maybe like April. But the monuments are done. They're built. We just delivered them last week. We didn't really want to show the reveal. I want your viewers to kind of see the process. We want the whole world to come out to the Houston Space Flight Center like they are at the Kennedy Space Center. Over 2 million people a year are seeing Apollo 11, and we're looking at about 1.5 million to 1.8 million a year at the Houston Space Flight Center. And we want to build all the Apollo monuments. I mean, we don't want to stop at 13. We want to do 14, 15, 16, and 17 at Apollo 12.
That is amazing. Mark Matson, jump in here.
Well, I think it's a really important initiative, very interesting. You know, we all live in, I think, the greatest country in the world, America, and part of the American dream. And the more things like this that we can pull together, that we can all agree on, it shows our rugged individualism, our innovation, the courage, and the passion that Americans have for exploration. So I think it's extremely important in times like this, where people are in an environment, a political environment that's very divisive, with a lot of animosity and angst in the world. So my kudos to this project. Absolutely great.
Well, thank you very much. And, you know, I just want to tell everybody, man, failure is not an option. You know, we're going to overcome. And if, you know, the crew of Apollo 13 can come back, we can bring back 3 guys in a machine the size of a Volkswagen and bring them back to Earth safely. We're Americans. We can do anything. Everything is possible. And I mean, everyone needs to live the mantra that failure is simply not an option. If you get up every single morning, you swing the bat, you overcome, you improvise, you adapt, you never quit, you will be successful. You cannot fail in this country. It is not possible.
Well, you must be impressed with the country's work in terms of going to space, in terms of our exploration efforts as a country.
It's mind-boggling. You know, we got, our good friend Elon Musk, who's amazing. I mean, this guy is Henry Ford and Tesla combined, right? you've got Richard Branson, you've got Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin, Virgin Galactic, SpaceX. There's a brand new space age upon us and a brand new space race to get to the moon. And, we want to build Dr. Sally Ride. There are 0 monuments to any women at NASA, which is absurd. So we're working on building Dr. Sally Ride at the University of San Diego. We want to build the Hidden Figures Monument. We want to build African-American females and males. There are none, but there wasn't any Apollo monuments either. Yeah, it's time. It's time, Maria. And we want to build the Maria Bartiromo Monument, too. Absolutely.
All right. I'll look for that one. Stephen, it's good to have you this morning. Thanks very much.
My pleasure.
We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Congratulations on this great feat. Stephen Barber joining us.